Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 by 60.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Open man is tipped in. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 46-yard line.
Sanders. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get it. 19. Ready.
A toss to Judkins, running right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Early down steps to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
To throw is Sanders. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing here is May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. The Patriots at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Browns nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. If you look at this Patriots defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, on the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Brown.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Here's a diving catch right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Patriots 17.
Give up the middle, Judkins. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Sanders. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Jamari Thrash, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return. He's going to get this to about the 23.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Second and 10. May going to give it to Henderson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here's May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 38-yard line.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Looking to throw. May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with May. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. These two teams all tied after 1. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Henderson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, come out with me.
And they'll go on the ground. On this one, may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Baringer on to punt for the Patriots. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Browns. will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for this event. If they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
They're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Sanders to throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Corey Bajorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw, it's May. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is brought in at the 21. An impressive punt return of 76 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
set to kick off.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 2nd down, a run, and this is a reverse here. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And that one going to be slowed up before it can really get going. Good work defensively to read the trickery and make the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Crazy.
They're going on 4th down. May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the counter, it's Henderson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Bryce Behringer now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll back up a few steps as he'll make the fair catch at about the 8-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was 1 play to get it done.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air, May. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the Browns' 37-yard line.
And he spikes it to stop the clock, and now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half.
Patriots 12. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Brings up second and
Here now, second and 4.
27-yard line.
An inside run with Judkins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he's struggling, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Browns are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Marcus Jones. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2.
21. Patriots 19.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gay is on for the point after. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Browns 28, Patriots 19. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Again, help me, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. The extra point now for Borregales. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Browns 28, Patriots 26.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Valdez-Scantling in motion right. Throwing, Sanders. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Patriots 26. Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Right back to Henderson on first down. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
At the 18-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Here's Gibson on the read option. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Antonio Gibson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield.
Now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Browns 35, Patriots 33.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Patriots 33. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And Diggs has it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
4th down, here's May. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 189 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Sanders. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Sanders. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Anthony Jennings. drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's May. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it, as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here is May. Got a man, Boutte. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Get it.
They'll give it to Jenkins. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Once again, Jenkins. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
70, Timberwolves. 79, drop 60, drop 60.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Here's May. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Douglas. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's good for our Patriots.
A give to Gibson running right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
in search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, what's that? Hey, can.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Looking middle, and it's complete. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Henderson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra. I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he will have the Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal it.